Hi everybody, welcome to Plum Bush Farm. We went to Wisconsin on a little family vacation. We got a chance to do a little bit of fishing. Stopped in and saw Jenny's sister and her family at Stonehill Homestead and shot a little bit of video of their lives up there. We've still got a major drought going on here in Nebraska, and we worked at moving the fence. So we're going to cover a little bit of that, and I hope you all enjoy. Thanks for coming by.
I don't get that. I've got about the identical setup.
Go for it, man. Oh, you got one. Keep him coming. Keep him coming. Keep him coming.
I guess we should have actually had two fish after. I just wasn't looking for that to be an issue.
I think that's lucky the fish we have in the tank.
Nice.
That might be really strong.
Not letting her. Daddy!
What?
Get out of the way!
Oh, you want her to come through here. I thought you were just trying to catch her. Why didn't you say so?
I think they've been working on this for a while by the sound of it.
A little bit of nothing on Facebook Marketplace.
We're here in Wisconsin visiting Jenny's sister and her farm. And they have all sorts of fun critters here, including kuni pigs and turkeys and ducks and geese. And I think I saw a guinea, and I know I've seen some puppies around. So they have quite the menagerie. Jenny's sister and her husband and family live in northern Wisconsin, so it's green and lush, and there's forests up here. They have a cow hiding back in the woods over here somewhere. There's the cow. There's the cow. There's all the visitors to see the cow.
Is she scared of anything?
Hey everybody, well, we got home from our short family vacation last night and got to get right back to it. Let's see what I'm looking for. This guy right here. That's my remote for my fence. Can use that to shut my fencer off while I'm out in the field. So I'm going to move the pasture fence tonight for these goats. Because we move our fence so often, this remote is a really handy thing to have. Let's turn it off. There we go. We got no power in the fence now. I can grab it. I'm not going to get shocked. Nebraska's in an exceptional drought category right now, which is the worst drought that you can be in. And our pasture is not going to last us very long. That's just the sad truth that we're facing. We just got back from Wisconsin. It was a little bit dry there, but nothing compared to here, where we've just got powdery dry dirt. Moving the fence is super easy with this nylon braided wire that I use. And the step-in posts are great. I do have to move a few corner posts and pound them in because we got to be able to keep the tension on the fence. We got 30/100ths of rain while we were in Wisconsin, and that helped a little bit. It's so dry here that even these weeds are distressed and look like they're gonna die. While we were gone in Wisconsin, the fence wasn't being tended quite as regularly as we would have, and this little white pine tree that we had planted, it looks like the goats got out and ate it off. I just gotta go and get these wires hooked back on to the posts. Top one goes on there. Bottom one goes on there. That looks good. Yeah, it's turned off right now. You're fine. Put this on here, and we will turn it on. 19.4 amps. That's a good hot fence. I wouldn't want to touch it. A lot of times in the evenings we like to go for a walk in our pasture and just see what all we've got going on. Sometimes it's a little discouraging with all the drought, but one thing I noticed today is looking out from the trees back behind me, I saw these little red flags, it looked like. And what they are is they're not flags, they're poppies. Or I guess they're some kind of a poppy. It's fun to see some of these wildflowers start growing.
It's bigger.
We have a new something here that we don't know what it is. Margie is walking on it. Here, Margie, get back. Let's see what this is. There, maybe somebody knows what that is. I don't know. We thought maybe it was sheep fescue, but I'm not sure that it is. Planted some taller grass varieties, native grass varieties, like western wheatgrass and big blue stem and Indian grass. These things are starting to show up this year. So there's probably not going to get very big, and everything's going to continue to do better in the coming years. But it's pretty cool to see some of that stuff coming on. And there's another poppy. See if we can get where we can see him. So
I
yeah.
know what it is.
What is it, Jenny?
It's an Indian blanket flower.
An Indian blanket flower. It's
Look
cool.
at that. It's really pretty.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. We tried to plant some of that on purpose in our flower bed and it never came up.
Really?
Yeah.
And you just drop it out here in the pasture in the middle of a drought and
Yeah.
it takes off. And then here we've got some other thing that is almost certainly a native plant of some kind. We've tried to plant some diverse species here in our native season pasture. Where I'm standing right now, I can see red clover, white clover, bird's foot trefoil, side oats, blue grama, western wheatgrass. Over there's some alfalfa. We've got poppies growing. I've got some sweet clover there. And let's see, what else is there? Big blue stem. Right there's a clump of orchard grass. There's some vetch. That's going to make a good crop for our goats to be able to graze. And more importantly to me is just the fun of having all these different native grass species growing right here in our pasture, and just being able to watch the different plants come to maturity and bloom throughout the growing season is exciting to me. Now, we're in a drought, and even within that, we've got so much diversity and so many plants, so many different species growing out here in the pasture. Even these weeds are getting pretty parched. The goats are out here having a good time cleaning them up for us, and we appreciate that. But right now, we're really praying for rain. And this coming weekend, we have some good chances of it. So I'm really hoping that we're going to see that happen pretty soon. So the front goat is the daughter of Ginger, the second goat. You can see they look a lot alike. And Ginger, in turn, is a daughter of Butterscotch, who's right over there. So we got 3 generations kind of right there. That black one in the middle is not in the Butterscotch line. But those 3 goats, there, I'll get that black one out of there. So those 3 goats, Jeanette, Ginger, and Butterscotch. 3 generations of the Butterscotch line. They're all pretty good goats. And Jeanette just gave us the best first freshener milk test that we've ever had. So we're pretty pleased with that. Well, thanks for stopping by and seeing what we've got going on here. We do appreciate it. If it rains, we're going to let you know. We're sure looking forward to it. Seems like it has to sometime. You can always consider subscribing to our channel. That would help us out. And as always, thanks for coming along. We've enjoyed having you. Have a good day.